Hey everybody, welcome back to Podcastage. My name's Banjo and I'm back with another microphone test video for you guys. Today I'm testing out this guy. This is the Pyle PDMIC78 as requested by our viewer HungryMan11. Now you're probably thinking that this microphone looks pretty familiar, and that's because it probably does look familiar because it is the ripoff of the Shure SM57 microphone, which you see at every single concert. You see it everywhere you go because it is such a good microphone. The big difference between the PDMIC and the Shure SM57, the PDMIC costs $10. The Shure SM57 costs $100, so this costs 10 times less than the actual thing. And of course, a little bit later, we are going to be comparing the audio from the PDMIC57 and the Shure SM57 to see what the differences are. Sorry, I look so stupid with my hood up, but it's snowing outside and it feels like the right thing to do. So if you are interested in this mic, as I said, it'll cost you about $10 on Amazon, and as per usual, I'll throw a link in the video description down below. Now let's talk about what you get in the box. You're going to get very little in the box. You're going to get the microphone, you're going to get a 15-foot XLR to 1/4 inch microphone cable, and then 2 pieces of documentation. One is a warranty registration, and then this is the information for the microphone, and that's it. The build quality on this thing feels pretty darn good. It feels pretty much the exact same as the Shure SM57. It's a solid metal body, metal grill, a little bit of plastic around the top, and this is basically a no bells and whistle microphone. It's just what you see is what you get. It's basically all it has is a plug right here. That's it. But yeah, it feels like a pretty sturdy microphone, so I'm pretty impressed with that for $10. Now, as far as specifications, this is all that it comes with, and that's the polar pattern. We'll test that in a second, and this is the frequency response. There's no list. It just looks like it ranges from about 30 hertz in the low end up to about 10,000 hertz in the high end. But I really don't trust these graphics because I just don't trust them. But let's go ahead and test out the polar pattern. So we'll just go ahead and keep going around like this and talking and seeing how it performs as I move around the microphone in a really creepy and weird way. Now let's do the distance test. Right now I'm 1 foot away from the microphone. Now I'm 2 feet away from the microphone. Now I'm about 4 feet away from the microphone, I'm guessing. Now we're gonna do the music test. This is a test so I can see how this mic works. Okay, now I'm doing the noise test and I'm just banging on the keyboard and talking to see how well the microphone isolates my voice from the background noise going on. So I'm hoping that this will give you an idea of that. Okay, now I'm going to leave every single setting the exact same, and I'm going to plug in the SM58 in place of this, and let's see how they compare. Okay, now I'm talking into the Shure SM57. Every single setting is the exact same. I'm at around the same distance. My microphone input gain for both of these microphones has been set at about 50%. And looking at the levels, it looks like this mic might be a little bit quieter, which it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, now since this is a dynamic microphone, I'm gonna go ahead and try plugging it into this USB to XLR cable, which I've tested in the past on my own, and it provides such minimal voltage that it's essentially zero. So it should still work on this, so let's go ahead and try that out. Okay, now I'm plugged back into the PDMIC57 using that XLR to USB cable, and it's allowed me to drop my input gain down to about 25%. So hopefully that will decrease the amount of background noise and background hiss that we heard when we were just using an XLR cable. So we'll go ahead and check that in post. So overall, I think this is a pretty good sounding microphone, especially for the $10 price tag. Now, of course, there are going to be some EQ differences and build quality differences compared to the SM57, and some people might actually prefer the slightly brighter tone of the PDMIC57 to the Shure SM57, but you know, it's really up for you to decide. I also want to throw in this disclaimer. If you're buying a $10 microphone, just know that you're getting what you pay for. So the build quality on the Pyle PDMIC57 is most likely not going to be up to par with the Shure SM57. So if you're planning on beating the hell out of this microphone or taking it around to live shows, just consider investing in a higher quality microphone because it will last you longer. You'll have to replace it so much less, and in the long term, it will save you money. I also want to note that the mic cable that comes with it is XLR to 1/4 inch, so you cannot plug this directly into your computer. You'll need to invest in a 1/4 inch to 3.5 millimeter plug like this, and then you may also need to invest in a USB adapter, which is how I have it hooked up right now. The other option is clearly using one of these USB to XLR cables, which I just tested out, and it works with this microphone. I also want to note that I don't know if this will work plugged directly into your computer's microphone input because I don't have a computer that has that built in. So if you do have a computer and you get this microphone, let me know in the comments if it works plugging directly into your sound card's microphone input, because I'd love to know for future questions that I'll get in the comments, because I know I'll get them. All right, guys, I guess that will wrap it up for today. If you have any more questions about the microphone, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. If you found the video fun, interesting, and or helpful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you thought the video sucked, give me a big old thumbs down. And if you want more, go ahead and click subscribe by clicking the logo in the corner. And if you are interested in this mic, as I said, link in the video description down below. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on Tuesday. See you later. Bye.